click bell button.
In this video, we are going to see about time domain specifications. To represent time domain specifications, we can consider a damped oscillatory response of a second order system for unit step input. So actually this is a damped response of a second order system for unit step input. So this is the given response. So for this response, various time we can get. We see first one is TD. So TD is nothing but delay time. So delay time is nothing but the time taken to reach 50% of final value of a response at first time. We see, so actually this is first time, then this second time, third time, likewise it will continue. So at first time, the from 0 to TD, it means time taken to reach 50% of a response from its final value. This is the final value. From its final value, that is the delay time. Next, rise time. Rise time is the same first time. So to reach, or time taken to reach 100% of a response first time. So for example, for underdamped system, rise time will be, so underdamped system, the response we can consider as from 0 to 100. It means from this to 100. For overdamped system, we can say from 10% to 90%. For critically damped system, we can say 5% to 95%. It means if suppose the system is a critically damped system, rise time is time taken to complete the response from 5% of its final value to 95% of its final value. Next one is peak time. So peak time is nothing but time taken to reach its maximum value of a response first time. It is reaching its maximum value at this point. It means time taken to reach at this point is TP, that is peak time. Next one is peak overshoot. So this is the peak overshoot. So peak overshoot is the difference in magnitude at peak time and infinity time. We see this is the peak time magnitude. So this point is nothing but the final magnitude. It means at t equal to infinity. Definitely it is a oscillatory response, therefore it will reach steady state maybe at infinity. Therefore we can say peak overshoot is C of Tp minus C of infinity with respect to final value. So therefore response at peak time and response at steady state with respect to at final. So C of Tp minus C of infinity divided by C of infinity. This in terms of percentage is the next one. Next one is settling time. So settling time is actually this is a second order damped oscillatory response for a step input. So where it reaches its steady state, so it will reach steady state at t equal to infinity or closer to infinity. We cannot say at a time where it will reach its steady state, but we can say it will reach a steady state with some allowable error at particular time. So we can say that allowable error are 2% or 5%. Therefore we can say that is settling time. It means time taken by the response, this response, to reach a specified error and stay within its specified error. So this 2% or 5% are the specified error. Therefore time taken from initial point to reach it at specified error is nothing but the settling time. Suppose if tolerance 2% of final value, that we can say one settling time. Otherwise it may be 5% of its final value. That is also another settling time with another specified error.